Good afternoon, boys and girls, mom and dad. Today we'll be looking at the brain, okay? We'll be looking at the brain. And we want to look at some brain activities. Yesterday we talked about the brain. Today we're going to be talking about brain activities, okay? Some things that help your children to increase circulation, to increase blood flow to their brain, and have them functioning at their optimum best. Okay, so those are things, different activities we're going to be looking at. One of the activity is exercise. Mom and dad, we have to get outside, we go for a walk. We can exercise in the home too. We can sit and be fit. You know, that's another exercise we can do. Some exercise are on the television. You can participate in that. You can do dancing. You can put on the music and just dance. And as long as you get those exercises, you can also tune in with Alex. Alex is doing yoga online. So you can also join Alex with yoga for stretching. Go for walks. You can go for playtime, go in the park and play. All those help you to exercise, and that help your brain because it increases blood flow to the brain. Another thing to do is meditation. You know, do the meditation. Close your eyes and meditate. Okay, so that's another good way to increase blood flow to the brain and to repair and rebuild new brain cells. Another one is bright light. Bright light means let the sun in. Open the blinds, open the screen. What we notice, most people in the northern states that are very cold, they're usually during winter season, they fall in a state of depression. So we don't want that to happen to us while we're shutting at home. So open the windows, open the blinds, and let the sun come in, as well as get outside and get some sunlight. So sunlight is very important. You also get vitamin D from the sun. So that's another good. I never know why South Floridans have deficiency in vitamin D. We have a lot of sunlight. So let's capitalize on the sun. Another way of increasing your brain activity is communication. Mama and daddy and children talk about it. Now, this will be a little challenging for the children who are nonverbal, but encourage them to have some form of expression. Either they're going to be touching things, sign language, all that helps to create more brain cells and brain activities, okay? So even if they have the sign language, encourage your children to, if they're not able to verbalize, to make some form of gesture. So you know the form of communication, nonverbal communication, as long as the fact is we're communicating. So that is very good for the brain. Talk about it. Don't sit and be quiet. If you can talk about it, get it out. Talk about it. Arts and craft. This is a good time, Mom, to go to the Dollar Tree or the dollar stores and get your artwork and your projects together. Art and craft is very good for the brain. Have them color, have them doing crayoning, painting, whatever, as long as they're doing art and craft, cutting articles, painting pictures, doing things. They could be pasting pictures they get from the magazine or from the newspaper clippings. Make sure your children are participating in arts and craft because this is very good for the brain. Ping pong. Now you can make your own ping pong. Just need two little bats. You can find that in a dollar store, and you have a table and you just go at it because they're having eye movement and hand movement, okay? So that coordination help your children's brain. So get a ping pong and start playing. Maybe you don't have a ping pong, you can do it against the wall. Bat it against the wall, but keep moving. As long as you're moving, that is good for the brain. It increases circulation, and you know what is good for the brain is also good for the heart. Another thing is juggling, and I brought some ball here for juggling. I have not mastered 3, but I'm going to try 2, okay? Juggling, that is good. Oops. See, juggling. And that's good if you can do 2 or 3. So each day you may start with 1, then you go on to 2 and 3 and improve as long as you keep juggling. So just keep juggling, and that is good for the brain. What is good for the brain? Blue light, and that means electronics. No, not too much, but at least 15 to 30 minutes of blue light. And it's a good time to be on Zoom with the children. That's the blue light you will need. So, okay, so you can watch a little blue light, 15 minutes. Try not to do this close to bedtime, okay? Close to bedtime, the blue light doesn't help. You have to turn off all those blue light to get the melatonin going so the children can go to sleep. So the quicker you can get them off the blue light, especially closer to bedtime, they will sleep better, okay? And they will go to sleep. Longer they are on the pads and the iPad and the iPhone, they will stay awake. So make sure you reduce the blue light close to bedtime. But blue light is good, 15 to 30 minutes of blue light at intervals. This will help their brain activities. You also can play computerized game. The children can play computerized game that help the brain as well. Another one is karaoke. So get out your microphone and sing with Miss Judith. We are family. Come on, everybody with me. Oh, yes, we are family. So you know I don't have the voice for it, but take out your karaoke. This is the time you can sing in your bedroom, sing in your bathroom, sing. Sing to your parents. Get involved. Pick a song and sing with your parents. So again, we are family. Sing and dance, yes. I got all my family with me. Oh, yeah. We are family. All right, sing it out loud. Karaoke is good for the brain, and it also increases blood flow. So you can by trying to remember the words in the song, you can help your brain do better. Another one is jigsaw puzzle. Oh, when you go to the store, mommy, get yourself some jigsaw puzzle. The bigger for the smaller children, the smaller one for the older children. So make sure you know your child and know what's best, and probably find some cartoon characters or something they like Superman and SpongeBob and the other stuff that children like. Oh, no, it's a shark, a baby shark. So you can find different things that your children like. Know what your child like. And for some, it's the princess. So try find jigsaw puzzle where they can put it together. And for some, they like the animals. So use what is best for your child. But jigsaw puzzle help. Another thing, reading. Reading to your children. Make it a pattern to do every night. That's a good habit. We need good habit now. Reading to your children every night. Even a chapter. Go through a chapter a day. You're reading that book, a chapter a night. Go through it with your child. And when you read, ask the child question. That's how you're going to get the brain flowing, by asking the child, what was the story about? What did you like about the story? And have them thinking, and to respond to you. What color was the picture? What color was the painting? You know, say things like that. Can you pick out the colors? What color do you see? And to use these activities to help the children's brain to grow as well as to increase blood flow. Now, another one, this is one we have to do less now, but socialization is good. So children coming to school was a good thing. At this time we can't, but children coming to school, that helped with socialization, because they notice the difference with children who do homeschool. You see the difference with children that go to public school and go to the private school, because there is socialization and that help their social skills as well. Okay, and that also good for the brain. Now, there's some activities, mommy and daddies, that you can do with your children daily. And so make sure, I'm going to give you some more activities you can do daily to increase their blood flow, and so that their brain and new brain cells are being manufactured daily just by doing these activities. Make your activity fun. For instance, you're going for a walk down the street. Oh, the fastest one to get to the mailbox. You know, try and use different activities to make it fun. The fastest one to get outside. Get your shoes, get on, get ready. We're going outside. And so you make it a race and an obstacle course, trying to get your children active. And this will also, if once you make it fun, that also helps the brain. Another thing, that crossword puzzle. Now you know your child, so you can put words and letters, make crossword puzzle that you think they can. Like for instance, a pet, a family pet, CAT, cat, or DOG, dog. So try and use different challenging one for the children at their level, but try and make them some crossword puzzle that they can do. Their favorite toy, and you can put it in a crossword puzzle for your children. Another word is learning something new. So every day, mommy and daddy learn something new. Now, for instance, you have your children at home. This day, man, will talk about the planet. Maybe you want to talk about the states and their capital. So use different activities. Just try to keep it new and fresh every day, and this will help your children. Now, for instance, for those children who speak English, try and interject a couple Spanish for those Spanish speakers. And for those who speak Spanish, try and put a little more English in it. This way, by learning something new, a different language, serenara, adios, donde vive, try to use a different language. And this will help your child brain to grow as well. So for instance, you may say the color red. You can say roja, It's each thing you use, white, blanco. Use the different language, and that will help your child brain to go, because they have to think of the word to change the language. Okay, so that helps their brain to grow. A new hobby. At home right now, and you don't get to do much, so find a new hobby, a new indoor hobby or an outdoor. Maybe you like biking, maybe you like different things. So you can either check that out on the website, or you can go for a walk, go bike hiking, do whatever, but try a new hobby, new information. Anything that's new help the brain as well. That's very good for the brain. Break a routine. I know this is hard because we are so structured in, you get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you do this, you do that. So try and break the routine. For instance, serve breakfast for dinner. Yes, that's breaking the routine. Try brushing your teeth with your left hand instead of your right hand. Just break the routine a little. Instead of going through the front door, we go through the back door for a change. Break the routine. Instead of going up the street, we go down the street. So just break the routine, simple things throughout the day. Just a simple break a routine, a simple spontaneity, and that will get your brain functioning and more brain cell producing. Another thing is board games. So I know mom and dad at homes, maybe you can go in this attic and pull out some of the board game that been stacked there. And the older adults know more about board game than these younger people. Everything is on the internet. So they bring out some chess, some snake and ladder. I still remember some of my favorite was snake and ladder. So that's another nice board game. A lot of the stores still do have them. I think Target and Walmart, you can find a few of the board games. But snake and ladder is a good one. Tic-tac-toe, that's another good game. Chess, maybe it's too advanced for your child, but try something that works for your child. Maybe Ludi or something else that works for your child. Even a card pack, you can use the card and the colors, and you may want to match them. That's another way of getting your child to match out all the spades and all the hearts and all the squares and the diamonds and things like that. That will help your child. So you can match them to, let's say find 2 jack or two kings and match them. Let them play matching game. All this help the brain. So there's a lot we can do at home and a lot of activity we can think about beside watching TV. There's a lot more we can get done that help the brain. Again, I mentioned online game, like maybe Candy Crushing and different things. So you have different activities online that can help your child brain. Rhythm and music, that helps a lot. So if you want to have a drum or a tambourine, or you want to just knock 2 pots, just make sure you find a rhythm and drum, an instrument, learning a new instrument, that also help the brain and help the brain activities. as I told you about anything you're learning new. So if you're gonna learn, if you used to play the drum and you want to learn the keyboard now, that will help. That's a new thing. Or you want to play a violin or a trombone, whatever it is. Once you're learning a musical instrument, I know the drum get a little noisy, but that helps the child's brain to function. So music, the best one with classical music, especially just before they go to bed at night, you can put on a little classical music, and that will help that child. Even the babies, that will very good. Classical music is very good for babies because that introduce brain waves and brain cell, promote circulation and new brain cells. Okay, and so boys and girls, mom and dad, find fun activities that help your brain and learn something new and do something you like. That's another thing. If it's a subject you like, mommy and daddy, take a course in it. Like me, I love nutrition. So I'm always doing nutrition course because I love it. So whatever you love, do that course, go online, do a research on whatever you like and share with others and share the information. So have a great day and go outside, get some sun, and while you're at it, do some exercise. Your brain will thank you. Have a great day now. Bye.